Sports fans, welcome to our channel. In sports, some rivalries never fade. And when it comes to Team USA Baseball and Team Canada Baseball, the fire runs deeper than just one game. On a tense Friday night at Daikin Park, the stage was set for a dramatic World Baseball Classic quarterfinal. But this wasn't just about baseball. For Canada, it was about pride, redemption, and a chance to heal a national heartbreak. Just hours before the game, something powerful happened. Messages of support began pouring in from Canadian sports legends, including hockey icons Sidney Crosby and Jarome Iginla, along with members of Canada's Paralympic hockey team. For the baseball players wearing red and white, those videos meant everything. Canada infielder Edouard Julien explained that hearing encouragement from athletes who had represented the country on the biggest stages added another level of motivation. Because they understood something special. The pressure, the pride, and most importantly, the rivalry with the United States. Canada had already made history simply by reaching the quarterfinals. In 5 previous appearances at the World Baseball Classic, the team had never advanced this far. But on this night, the players wanted more. During batting practice, Canadian players walked onto the field wearing hockey jerseys, a tribute to the sport that defines Canadian identity. Infielder Abraham Toro said the goal wasn't just to look like hockey players. It was to bring the hockey mentality. Relentless intensity, physical toughness, and the refusal to back down from the United States. Outfielder Tyler O'Neill knows that mentality well. Growing up in Canada, he was skating almost as soon as he could walk. But at 15 years old, he made a life-changing decision. He left hockey behind, and chased baseball instead. Yet the spirit of hockey never left him. And after watching Canada lose heartbreaking Olympic hockey gold medal games to the United States just weeks earlier, this game suddenly carried even more emotion. For O'Neill and his teammates, this was a chance to turn the page. Despite having 15 MLB players on the roster, Canada entered the game as underdogs. Historically, the United States has dominated the matchup, holding a strong record in international play. But Canada wasn't interested in history. They were focused on one game. One moment. One opportunity to show the world that Canadian baseball is rising. Starting pitcher Michael Soroka said highlights of Canada's only WBC win over the United States, back in 2006, are replayed every year at Baseball Canada's annual banquet. And every time he watches them, the feeling never gets old. Back home in Canada, fans were glued to the game. For many, the matchup wasn't just about baseball. It was about proving something bigger. That Canada could compete with the giants of the sport, and that the next generation of Canadian kids might dream of baseball just as much as hockey. In the end, this quarterfinal wasn't just another game in the World Baseball Classic. It was a moment of national pride. A moment fueled by hockey legends, Olympic heartbreak, and the belief that Canadian baseball is ready for the world stage. Because sometimes, sports give countries a second chance. And for Canada, this was their moment to fight back. Against their greatest rival, against the odds, and against history itself. Baseball Fire Hamare Channel Co-subscribe.